start. I want no borders, no boundaries, no orders, no lines to define where I am safe and where I was brought up, no dirt beneath my feet to determine my nationality. So I hopscotch in between being me and someone in between. No papers discriminating between who I am or who I'm meant to be. No, you haven't walked in my shoes, so don't speak for me. No schools where rulers rule lines and construct margins to marginalize. Yes, division is the result of subtraction, so we need to learn how to multiply. No languages taught to create intentional barriers. No longer learn to read and write, but understand Instagrammar. No erasing masters integration in the form of assimilation. Difference is beautiful. Yes, need safe spaces when systems throw in sticks at you. No stones will break the hopes of those who strive to be better. Yes, words hurt, so build walls that prevent us working together. No hierarchy in communication, I speak in poetry. No rap is not a different art form, learn the history. No music to divide, it is a universal vocabulary. Fuji's taught me to rhyme, have people saying refugees. Knowledge kills ignorance to build a better community. No, you don't know what's best. No, I don't want your sympathy. Osmosis is the movement of water past borders to equalize low concentration. No, this is not just science. This is a metaphor for exploration. I want no borders, no boundaries, no orders. This is my voice, my choice makes me taller. Want my skin to sink seamlessly and knit together foreign waters. Want the land beneath my feet to shout my history. Man-made boundaries create tension, build wars. Land should never be anything that human blood drops for. My geography lessons taught me that borders are why different countries are formed. And my parents said that differences are to be celebrated. But now, I'm not so sure. If we never divided ourselves, would we still have wars? And would everyone finally care about bringing back our daughters? If we were citizens of the world, would we open up to each other or close doors? Or would people still think that my skin is better than yours? Would we be more accepting of each other? Now that we need more of. And would peace begin to breathe through our lungs and our thoughts, or should I just wake up from this daydream of peace and wars and continue to live life on a borderline between us and yours? Now the next poem I'm going to perform for you guys is called Dice, and it's for Zana's birthday, so she wanted me to perform this for her. So it was inspired by a conversation I had a couple of years ago. I always saw him and realized that his still eyes were being swallowed by the cloudy sky. I could see that he was trying to still rise. So one day, curiosity urged me to ask how every day of his life he just let pass by. He looked me in the eyes, showed me a pair of dice and told me, "You know what? Life is like a roll of the dice. You use the luck life has rolled the best so you can survive. But like a dice, when you're black, your life is always blocked. Because we expect it to grow into men when we're just black dots trapped in a white box. We expect it to grow into men when all I hear, our names etched on the walls of cell blocks and mental institutions. And the only solution is made behind the smokescreen of racial equality. So statistics have us questioning our own innate morality. Popular culture has us living in confusion of whether self-hatred should be celebrated. So we sing along to the lies of those who financially made it until we can't even recognize when our own hands are stained black with the ink of freshly penned stereotypes. We rep for the next gang headlines, drug rolls on TV, misogynistic lyrics and box office slave movies, and still deny having any type of responsibility for the reason why we look in a mirror and can't see a colour that reflects our identity. The reason why I cling onto Africans' forgotten history when I see the bodies fall and the whites of our eyes roll back after we stab ourselves with words that teach us we lack. I watch us go bleeds from unpunctured skin like our countries. We use their words to rob our wealth from within. You see my shade. It weaves itself around my limbs and holds me prisoner to a labyrinth of the night. Man, I don't know if I ever see the day where colour means more to me than just black and white. I told him that deception causes us to see colours in the colourless and darkness in light. So learn to see black dots not as a curse but a blessing the next time that you're playing with dice. You see, if we are black dots, then we define the glimmering shield of the ladybird. We are the fists held high as the survivors of bloodshed through wars on this earth. If we are black dots, then we are the locus points for a complete circle to be drawn. We are the pupils and visionaries that learn the term race would one day be mourned. We are the nucleus in the cells, the very building blocks of this world. We are the dots in the eye, so we can personify ourselves. We are the birds that soar so high because we aim for nothing less and can bring the edge to fashion with the polka dots on the dress. We're the beginning of a new line and form the ink of a fresh page, and no matter how much we're washed, a permanent spot that can't be erased. We're the full stop, the pause, to think and to breathe, and anything else our imagination tells us that black dots can be. But if all you ever see are black dots trapped in a white box, then you'll miss that we're the black seeds for a new generation to be conceived.